the sun was shining, I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks said I like her, sure was it gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's banquet wasn't big enough. And me, I'm standing on the side of the road, rain falling in my shoes, headed out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues, getting through, tangled up in blue. She wasn't married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on a dark sad night, both agreed it was the best. And she turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I was a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. I didn't like it at all that much. One day the axe just fell, so I drifted on down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. Then later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there at the back of my chest, said to me, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces on my shoes, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove, handed me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems, handed it to me. It was written by an Italian poet from the 13th century, and every one of them words ran through and glowed like burning coal, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul. From me to you, tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started into dealing in slaves, and something inside of me died. She had to sell everything she owned and broke up inside. And when finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again, I gotta get to her somehow. All the people that we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how it all got started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. And me, I'm still on the road, I'm headed for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view, tangled up in blue.